Hi. So as it's World Mental Health Day, this is a poem about a bit of the war on drugs and mostly how we view people who use drugs, and also a little bit about the fentanyl crisis. I'm from Vancouver, and the fentanyl crisis has destroyed our city and our drug supplies, and tons of people are dying, and it's heartbreaking. So, yeah. This is called Drug Poisoning Crisis. They're trying to kill me. Chemists curating crippling addiction, creating cheap highs, creating lethal highs. Overdosed. Insinuating I took too much. Insinuating I chose this life, that I craved death more than the drug. Overdose, but I took the right dose. The piece of me I wanted to kill is not the same piece that stole the air from my lungs, not the part of me that ripped the flesh from these bones. A hound resides within, one whose name I do not know. A hound that tears love into debris, turning minds to wreckage, but the hound is not what killed me. You did. Prohibition does not make it hard to find drugs. It makes it hard for me to stay alive. Overdosed, insinuating I took too much, but I took the right dose of a counterfeit cut from a tainted supply. They call me addict, user, while simultaneously urging me to quit. That which keeps me in this chasm is the stigma I am bound by. Ropes rubbing the skin on my wrists raw, the society pinning me in a corner. Prohibition does not make it hard to find drugs. It makes it hard for me to stay alive. A silent murderer, stigma will come for you in the night with a dagger in hand, only to choke you out with its calloused hands. Stigma is the word addict, curt, poisonous, marrying people to their pain. Stigma is a murderer, but we are all the dagger. We are all the gun. We are all the calloused hands choking out the ones we love with state-curated views of morality and deviance. What kind of life do you lead if your words stifle the light of other human beings? Harm reductionists say people who use drugs, because as stigma tiptoes its way through our streets, thousands of bodies are piling up, and the corpses look just the same as any of us people. Their crosses are built with wood just the same as any of ours, painted chalk white like the faces of the grieving. It could be any of us. The word addict is hundreds of small cuts to human flesh before finally choking the humanity out of a living being. When you say addict or junkie, I see stigma coiling its venomous body around the living. I see the light fading from their eyes. If you held my throbbing heart in your hand, would you crush its arteries, suffocating valves between fingertips, bursting veins, scattering ashes in the rubble of the streets that held me? So they can hold me once more while I lay lifeless, rigid, and frozen. If you held my throbbing heart in your hand, heard the vibrancy of life echo through your eardrums, felt the pulse of a body cradling its spirit, would you preserve it? Overdose, but I took the right dose. Overdose, but I was poisoned. If you had the power to keep me alive, would you? Thank you so much. Thank you.